which you do well. Everyone has some strength. I'll give an example. Everyone has a stomach, so he has to eat to survive. So in order to eat, he has to work. So whenever he is working, that is, he must have some skill or the ability so that he work. So everyone in this world, whoever, he will have certain skill, maybe a skill which can make him or her Rihanna or make him a normal worker in the whirlpool industry. Weaknesses is, what are the areas, what are the fields where you need certain improvement? That is, if I just touch this weight, the person will be able to lift it. There are certain things you might not be that good. You know, if your mother is taking you to Indian Idol or the competition and you can't sing, everyone is praising family, not others, and you are not a good singer, so this is your weakness. You cannot go to that job profile. The basic thing is, by understanding ourselves, we can. That is, what we can do, what we cannot. And based on that information, what we can. That is, if we can do something, let's plan it. Let's plan it. And if we cannot do something, let's plan it to improve. And by improving, what we can do? When we improve, when we practice, when we learn, we feel confident. We feel confident in ourselves that I can do this. Ambani cannot be Tendulkar. He cannot play cricket like Tendulkar, but Tendulkar cannot be Ambani. He cannot be that big, good businessman as Ambani is. How to identify your strength? How to identify your weaknesses? The first thing is, take time off to think about what you do well. What we do every day, every morning we wake up, we do the normal work, routine work, and when we are, thak jate hain, when we get tired, we just sleep. There is no time for us. Thinking of anything that you are always good at from the time you were born till now, what you are good at, and what other people appreciate about you. That is, everyone is appreciating you are good, you are good, you are good. That means these are your strengths. But only if you think that I am good at it, people are not saying. I think you need to revisit your thoughts. Everyone has to appreciate, they have to give you the feedback. Okay? So it's better that people don't smile at you. Take your strength. Weaknesses. See, math is not life. If you're not good at math, take arts. That is, point out the areas where you struggle, what is difficult for you. And what the people are giving you feedback that, oh, you have done this, you are not good at it, you are not doing it well. That means this is your weakness, you have to work on it. You have to see that people response, people feedback is the criteria of getting better. Okay? So these are how to identify weaknesses. Always be open to feedback. If somebody says that you are doing wrong or you are not doing well, don't shout, don't get angry. Take it as positive feedback. Because accept the weakness, because you have to improve it. Okay? There is always an area of improvement. You have seen Usain Bolt, every time he runs, he better his record. Always. So there are few questions that can help you find your strengths and weaknesses. I have already talked, but now few more. How am I different from others? What are the things, skill, ability which I have better than others? I can sing well, I can play cricket well. That is how you're different. So when you're different, that is you have strength. How do I do better than others? Or what do I do better than others? So if I play cricket, I make 100, other only make 20, I am better at it. What do other people admire in me? People are always admiring. Whenever I do this, people say, very good. Okay? I'll just give an example that a person who is 50 years of age, he started dancing in just a marriage. And in YouTube, he became famous. I'll give an example of Indian Bhuvan Bam. He is the highest, the most popular YouTuber. But previously, he was just teaching Word and WordStar and editing software. But when he got his strength, when he found his strength, now he is the most popular YouTuber in India. What makes me stand out? What makes me different from others? That is my strength. What about weakness? Where do I worry and struggle? Whenever I get this, oh, I feel somewhat, oh, how do I do this? That is your weakness. Okay? People, you cannot be a public speaker always. Okay? Where, how, and why do others perform better than me? See, the people can perform better, but it is not that you need to compete with them. You can perform in some other field. What advice for improvement do I often receive from others? People give me feedback. If I sing, people say, no, you're not singing well. You need some improvement. Oh, I need to improve then. See, there are two things, interest and abilities.